want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Ladies, if your man moving like he cheating, he cheating. But two can play that game.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to just try to be as honest as I can. Um, I don't care if this is for clout. I don't care if they capping. I don't care if this is a prank. I don't care none of that. This is the most disgusting and dehumanizing thing that I've ever seen in my life. Why? Why in all of life would you think that it would be acceptable to tell women that, hey, if you catch your dude basically cheating, two can play that game and basically do what it is that I did to him? That is the most disgusting, despicable thing that I've ever seen in my life. This is how stuff happens. And I have to paraphrase it because I know how sensitive some people. This is how stuff happens. People wonder why bad things happen to some people. It's because you got people like this that decide that they want to tell other people out there to do what it is that I do, follow my footsteps. This is the oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. And if there are any women out there doing this, you're disgusting. You are who? Oh my lord. Because I can already hear some women out here crying. It's like, oh well, if guys are out here doing if then you deserve everything. No, 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 no. No, 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 because everybody has a decision. You have men out here that have been cheated on. They got, wives, they got families and all this. And the woman was like, well, this guy is boring to me. Um, I married him, but I married him for security. But I really want to sit up there and be out here with the bad boys. I want to be with the guys that are not actually good for me. I want to be with the guys that are going to treat me wrong. I want to be with the guys that's going to belittle me. I want to be with the guys that's going to dehumanize me and disrespect me. I want those guys. I don't want the security. I want to be with those guys. I want to be with the guys that don't respect me, but I respect them because they don't respect me. I want to be with the guys that don't love me, but because they don't love me, I love them. That's how backwards a lot of women are. That they respect those who don't respect them. They respect those who dehumanize them and devalue them. But even though they go out here on social media and say a whole bunch of, oh, I want a guy who values me, I want a guy who respects me, I want a guy who does this, I want a guy who does that. But realistically, that's not really what they want. And the ones that are actually being honest, you need to pay attention because they're actually being honest. Because 90 something percent of the time, women ain't going to be honest about realistically what it is that they want. Why? Because they know how society is going to look at them, regardless of whatever stuff that is going on out here that has to do with pushing this agenda of, taking back your sexuality and all this other type of stuff. Women are not going to be 100% honest about how it is that they want to be treated and deemed by guys. They're not going to do it. And you have a lot of women out here who, in the same aspects as the example that I gave, who have been married, have fields of kids, they were a good woman, and they were cheated on because the guy was like, well, you're not doing certain stuff, or, you know, maybe you gained a little bit too much weight, during the pregnancy or whatever it is, and you didn't do anything to, work it off. So I'm going elsewhere. Don't mean I don't love you, but I'm gonna sit up there and, mess around with, something a little bit different, right? So in both of those instances, people are wrong and people can decide to leave if they want to. Like I said, I don't understand why it is that adults don't leave situations and they decide that they just want to stay directly in those situations and suffer. If you know that a person is not going to change who they are and the actions that they do, that means that you're allowing them to commit these actions against you. It makes no sense to stay there just to have this back and forth or to try to plot directly on them. That's showing that you're worse of a person than the actual person that committed the first actions. Because what you were able to see directly into the video, those snapshots, that's bad. That's terrible. That's horrible. Like I said, you have a rampant amount of STDs and all types of things going on. And then the greatest question is, if this was a retaliation, right? How long has this woman basically had that side dude? Because people already know once a woman mentally checks out, it's completely done. She might be physically there, but she's already been like mentally gone for a very long time. So which means that she already had her eye on this dude for a very long time. She just decided to act at a certain point in time because women know the specific guys that they would want to do stuff with. They'll just decide at a moment in time that they want to act on certain things. So, like I said, she had that dude sitting there in the back for probably a little bit of a minute because this was probably somebody that she already wanted to be with or that she was already interested in. But the problem is that the timing just didn't match up for, the other individual. Maybe the other individual was, going through some things, a multitude of relationships or whatever it was, and she was doing whatever on the side. So it was just a hit and miss type of thing. But now everything in a sense aligns because she wants to get revenge. She wants to specifically do something. So now this is the right time. So because it's the right time, now the guy reacts and this is how we end up getting this video. Like I said, for a lot of women out there, if you decide that you want to do this, you want to copycat this, you want to put this on social media, do not be too surprised if things don't go the way that you think they're supposed to go. Because a lot of people want to complain about the fact of, women losing their lives. But nobody wants to go into the fact of why is it that you have some women losing their lives? And that's because of the video that I just gave you an example of. That's the reason that people end up, you know, being erased. That's the reason, why people are no longer existing on this plane of existence because people decide to do disrespectful and dehumanizing things like this. Like I said before, I'm going to say this to everybody. If you're in a situation and you're like, yo, this is just purely like disrespectful, before it even reaches a level like this, just leave. There's no reason ever at time or in a life that you need to come through and try to disrespect another human being such as this. Now, I can hear some women getting into their emotions and they're going to be like, "Oh, well, he disrespected her first." Okay, nobody's saying that he didn't. If that even happened, because she didn't even specifically state or show any proof of what she said was actually factual or true. People are just believing it because she's a woman and she says so. So, like I said, before it even reaches that type of level where you feel like you need to retaliate or do some type of stuff, and you're potentially putting your life in danger by the actions that you're deciding that you're going to commit, just leave. Just leave. Like I said, I don't understand how difficult it is for people to comprehend that notion of just leaving. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. People out here are emotional. So that's why they can't leave. I forgot. I forgot because emotions are greater than like I just had to remind myself real quick. I forgot who I was talking to. I forgot who I was talking to. I forgot what planet, what universe I was in. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I was, speaking logic to logical. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Like I said, keep going with your emotions, right? What you saw in this video, that is 1000% the right thing to sit up there and do. Go ahead and follow those actions. I'm pretty sure ain't nothing bad going to happen from that. I'm pretty sure because I can already hear somebody coming up like, well, if you want to be serious, they were both dumb in the situation, and he sat up there and risked her life and her health and safety because of the actions that he committed, and she in a sense did the same thing. So even though they're both wrong, it's still even at the same time. That's the most stupidest, dumbest ass logic that I've ever heard in my life. Just gonna let you know that because I always have those people sitting in the background waiting to say some of the dumbest ass things. Like I said, if this is you, and you feel like you have the ability and the knowledge base and the security, go right ahead. Go ahead and do you. Be beautiful in your lavender. Do you? And let us know how that situation works out for you.